Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Dart's World, and today I have a special treat for you. I'll be making fermented cabbage, and that is called sauerkraut. And it is said that sauerkraut is both prebiotics and probiotics, which is good for our gut. So let's get started. So my cabbage is washed. I'm using a nice hard cabbage, fresh cabbage. And I'm going to take out the heart of it, which is the hard section. Pull out those parts, and then we're going to shred our cabbage. I also need to secure a large leaf for the top of my sauerkraut when I put it in my jar. So I'll take that leaf off now. So our cabbage can be chopped or shredded. Some persons like when it is shredded, where the pieces are long, or you can just make them small and square. Cut it the way you wish. Now I have my cabbage chopped in small pieces. It's time to add my salt. So I'm using sea salt, as I said before, and this one is Himalayan salt. So I'll add it slowly, and I want the salt to go all through the cabbage. And when I work this in, more I work it in, it is softer the cabbage will get as soon as it starts to absorb the salt. And it will make liquid. That's what I'm looking for. I want to work it in until I get a little bit of liquid from the cabbage. So I want to distribute the salt as evenly as possible. So I'll just work it in. So I'm trying not to crush the cabbage too much, just trying to get the salt in it. And you can already see that it's wet. I'm getting the liquid from it. So that's a good sign. So now let's test our cabbage. You can see that the size has reduced and it's wet. And this is the test. I'll just hold a bit of it and squeeze it, and you can see that the salt is doing its job. So now I have liquid coming from the cabbage. And at this stage you can just bottle your cabbage and your salt and leave it for 5 to 7 days, and it will be perfect sauerkraut. But you can add a few more things to it if you wish. You can add a bit of ginger, you can add onion, maybe garlic, carrot. Today I'll be adding carrots and onions just to give it a bit of color. But it was fine the way it was. So this is just decoration here. So this is looking much better. A bit of color, orange and purple. This is what we'll be using today. And my mason jar is nice and clean. I washed in warm water, that's warm soapy water. Remember that we are growing friendly bacteria here. And it is also said, otherwise from being a probiotics and prebiotics, it is said that sauerkraut is good for digestion. It's a good source of vitamin C, vitamin K, and folate. It's good for the brain and for the heart. So you see, good stuff here. So when you fill your jar, you want to push it down, press it down in the jar. Alright, so as I press it down, you can see the liquid there. You want all the cabbage to be below the liquid. We're going to store this below the liquid. Perfect. We have a lot of liquid here. And now it is time to cover our sauerkraut. So remember the cabbage leaf that we got earlier? We're going to put it on top. So I'll try to get my cabbage leaf all the way down there and press it down. I want it to be nice and tight down there. So the goal is to get the juice or the liquid above this cabbage leaf. Because we want everything to be on the water. Now it is ready. It's time to be placed on a cool area on your counter to be fermented for 5 to 7 days. When it is ready, you can put it in the fridge, and you can put it in the fridge for 30 more days. And it can be eaten 3 times for the week, each time about a tablespoon. Alright, so I'm covering it here with a piece of cloth and my elastic band. And I think it is perfect. What do you think? Okay guys, another fabulous recipe for you. Sauerkraut, which is great for the gut. And before you guys go, remember to subscribe, give me a thumbs up. Until I see you in my next video. Bye bye.